Good morning. Welcome to a sunshine moment on Tuesday, September 7th, 2021. After a summer of busyness and Sabbath and ongoing changes and transitions, I'm ready to embark upon returning to the sunshine moments. My name is Reverend Angela Madden, and typically on Tuesdays and Thursdays around 10 a.m., I go live to offer a few minutes of inspiration, shed a moment of reflection as we begin a new day. And today feels like the beginning of a new season. It often feels like that to me, the first morning after a long Labor Day weekend. So what is it that your heart is embarking upon today? Where are you starting a new journey? Where are you thinking about developing new habits, new opportunities for spiritual growth and insight and reflection? I'm meditating this week, continuing to think about James. In particular, I'm reading to you today from James chapter 1. You must understand this. Let everyone be quick to listen, slow to speak, slow to anger, and then on down to verse 23. For if any are hearers of the word and not doers, they are like those who look at themselves in the mirror, for they look at themselves on going away, immediately forget what they were like. Thinking about the opportunity to listen to God and to serve God and to reflect on what God is inviting you to do. On Friday, a few days ago, I had the opportunity to drink my very first iced apple crisp macchiato at Starbucks, and the gal behind the counter promised me that it would be like drinking a fall piece of pie in a cup. The drink was exceedingly good, but very, very sugary and sweet. And I sort of felt poorly about that choice the rest of the day. But it got me to thinking that many of us wait eagerly each season not to develop new habits, but for the pumpkin spice latte to return at Starbucks, right? I read this weekend about the latte method that was actually developed by Starbucks to train their employees on better listening and customer relationship building. The latte method, as I reflect upon it, is really this. It's number one, to listen. Number two, to ask. Number three, to take. Number four, time. And then finally, the E, to express concern. It's a lot to think about, isn't it? No pun intended. So if you were to listen to God today and hear what God is asking you to do, and then take time to express and respond to God, what is it that God would be nudging you to do? And if you were to apply that method from James to listen to those around you and listen to God's voice speaking to you through those whom God has gifted to you in your own community. They may be the people that are closest to you. They often may be strangers that you interface and interact with. There's a lot to think about. It's 6 a.m. on Tuesday, September 7th, and my alarm went off at 6 a.m. Now here's what it was ahead of me if I'm an average American. 24 minutes of grooming, more if you are a woman, 18 minutes of breakfast, plus whatever multitasking you throw in, like reading the newspaper, making a cup of coffee. Odds are that you woke up alone, like 80 million Americans who wake up alone. And if you have children, you can throw in an additional 12 minutes, right, for helping that child to get ready for school. Americans work more than they sleep. We also get and take less vacation than any other Western nation. But surprisingly, as the article says, Americans are a remarkably satisfied lot. 9 out of 10 Americans says that they are moderately or very satisfied. Something to ponder as we reflect upon James today. Where are you satisfied with your life? And perhaps the better reflective question might be, where are you satisfied with your spiritual life? Several years ago, a 17-year-old, wrote this letter to his parents. And in this true, rather heart-wrenching letter that I won't read all of it to you, but it starts like this. Dear Mom and Dad, thank you for everything, but I'm going to Chicago to try to start some new kind of life. You will ask me why I gave you so much trouble, and the answer is easy for me to give you, but I'm wondering if you will understand. Remember when I was 6 or 7 and I used to want you to just listen to me? I remember all the nice things you gave me, but really I didn't want presents. What I wanted was your time. I wanted you to notice me and to just simply give me your time. But you often responded, just wait a minute, that you were busy. Mom, the letter goes on, you're a wonderful cook. You always had everything so clean, and you were tired so much for doing all those things. But you know something, Mom? I would have liked crackers and peanut butter if it meant that you would just say, tell me all about what's on your mind, so maybe I can help you understand. The letter goes on to give us an opportunity to perhaps ponder where it is that we're missing moments to listen to one another. And as children of God, united by God through the gift of God's Son, Jesus, where are there moments that we're missing listening to God and listening to what it is that God is asking of us, right? Asking of us to do and spend our time and take time to express concern for God's movement in the world. Consider today what it is. Where is it that God is nudging you and inviting you to go? And how is it that you might practice the LATTE method? To listen and ask and be slow to speak, slow to anger, but yet quick to listen. I welcome your comments and your sharing. What is it that you're excited about today on this new beginning of a new season, right? Where is it that you are listening, and how do you listen? How do you listen to one another, and how do you listen to God? I will welcome your comments and your sharing. And on Thursday, September 9th, we'll return to ponder a passage from Mark's Gospel. And the question for the day, who is Jesus to you? And how is Jesus alive and moving in your life? Make it a great day, and I'll see you on Thursday.